What happens if you lose, Nick?
Who the hell is Aquaman?
I get Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, I get sausage biscuits. Maybe you guys will see a little footage of that later on because we got some good stuff.
Throw the deuces. There you go, baby.
Hey, boys and girls, good evening and welcome to a late night edition of Cage Side with Christopher James, live from Tampa, Florida. We do stuff here, and sometimes, late night interviews and things like that, and we talk about the things that are going on. And I was sitting at the house, reached out to my boy SD a while ago. He was, he's in Abu Dhabi. He's getting ready for a fight. I said, hey, what time is it there? We figured it out, so we're going to bring him on here in just a second. SD Dumas is coming on with us in just a second. I'm just going to share this out to some groups real quick, and then we will bring him into the fold. He's got a tough fight coming up against tough guy, Dennis Tilabinian. I'll have to look at his name again. I get his name all confused all the time. Glad I'm not announcing that fight, I'll tell you, because I could do SD's name. But that other guy, yeah, his name is tough. But we are live, like I said. I'm in Tampa. SD is in his hotel on Yas Island in Abu Dhabi. And, I'm sure he's having a good time out there, because it's Abu Dhabi, man. I mean, I wish I was in Abu Dhabi right now with SD. One of these days, I'm going to have to ask him to take me out on the road with him and let me walk out with him or something, just for shits and giggles. But we are live tonight, so if you guys are watching on the show, whether it's on YouTube or on Facebook, feel free to comment, join the conversation, and if you don't, well, screw you. But we're going to bring him in right now. Don't want to make him wait any longer. Buffer is doing it because it's ABC card and it's in Abu Dhabi. But we're going to bring him on right now. Please, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to my good friend SD Dumas joining us on the show. SD, what's up, baby boy?
What's up, bro?
Oh, we just chilling out here, man. So, how long you been out in Abu Dhabi? You've been out there for almost a week now, right?
Yeah, it's been a week. I came down Monday morning. Oh shit. Yeah, Monday morning. And then we've been out here, man, just rocking it.
Just rocking it, man. All right, the comments are already coming in. SD, we need right here from my buddy Sean Sterling, who watches a lot of Fight Bananas. He said, SD, we need a KO win. He needs the KO win. Maybe he got a bet on you or something.
Hey man, like I tell everybody, bro, this fight right here, Dennis Tolini or whatever his name is, you know what I mean? Like, 1-4 in the UFC, then I haven't seen way too much. Besides, she like to strike a little bit. Woo woo. I'm gonna be real with you. My last opponent was more of a threat to me than this dude, but I'm literally locked in and focused. You know what I mean? I'm not taking anybody that's 1-4 lightly. Not taking nobody that's undefeated lightly. I've been in that bag mode, man, and that focus mode. After my last fight, after I had to let go of a lot of personal shit and did a lot of personal stuff. Finally, that all that stuff is over and done with. I have a clear head. Just straight focusing, training, and everything else. But weight's great, bro. I just been coasting on 185 this whole week, just staying on a low carb diet. But besides that, man, I'm just ready to go ahead and open up the card. The first fight of the night, open up the card and do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
And
so that KO going to come.
It's crazy because your last fight, you went into that fight 9-1 and you took on a guy with 43 fights, and most of the time they don't approve fights like that because there's too much disparity. There's too much difference in how much experience you guys have, and as long as I've known you since you were an amateur, you've never shied away from the toughest fights. You don't care if the guy had 50 wins and you had none. You've always been that guy that says, you know what? Give me the next big challenge, and I'm ready to go jump on it. And while you said Tolunin is 1-4 in the octagon, I like the fact that you said, you still have to take him seriously because even with his record in the octagon, this is still a fight in the octagon, still the UFC. And if you don't take your opponent seriously, that's when you get screwed up,
Yeah. Facts. That's what I tell people, man. I just sit back and, I analyze certain things, seeing certain things. It's just one of those fights, like how I can say is that I know I put in the work me and my coaches, you know, they disciplined me to make sure I was staying on top of my stuff. You know what I mean? Um, you know, I know how much it, you know, costs to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? And for me to do that, I got to make sure everything's in line. You know what I mean? And you know, Dennis, you know, I don't know too much about him besides, you know, you know, he's been on a streak of losing. You know what I'm saying? His last win was Jamie Pickett. You know what I mean? And you know
He's a tough fighter.
that. Yeah, you feel me? But even everybody seen Jamie Pickett was going out the door. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't nothing like that. Blah blah. You know, stuff like that. You know, Jamie Pickett was on my list of one of the fighters I wanted to fight. You know, but I'm glad, you know, he got that little dub off Jamie Pickett, you know, but I'm not one of those dudes, bro. Like Jamie Pickett is a, you know, respect to him, explosive fighter, you know, been in the game for a minute, but you
Yep.
know, age does play a part, you know, when it gets to a certain point. You know what I mean? Like I hate to say
Absolutely.
it like that, but same thing for my opponent. He's 36 years old, you get what I mean? Like age do play a part, you know what I mean? So my main thing is making sure my cardio, my diet is right. I'm intaking what I need to take right. And you know, just tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and go showcase everything like I tell everybody what I do every time. I go out and try to prove everybody wrong because everybody thinking that I don't belong here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Uh, and the ones that know that I actually belong here and put in the work and the power and the effort, power and effort knows like that dude belonged. He just wouldn't be here for no reason. Like I said, I went through, like you said, taking tough fights. You know, my contender fight. You know, that dude had over like 400 some fights or some shit like that. You know, I never shied away from anything, but I'm not a stupid person at the same time. You know, if my coaches and we all believe we can get this dub and do what we need to do, we're gonna do what we need to do. So I trust them, I trust myself, and I'm gonna go out there and go do what I need to do.
Yeah. Now this is the second time you guys were scheduled to fight. You were scheduled to fight him in June.
Mhm.
But what happened? Was it a passport issue or something?
Honestly, bro, like it was just trying to get the visa, trying to get everything done in time, and it was on Father's Day's weekends because we got the call on a week notice. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like I told everybody, bro, I was trying my best to get everything done while it not be so stressful on me. But I'm kind of glad it went this way instead of me taking the fight on a week notice because hey, on that week notice, you never know. Like I told everybody, I could have lost to a 1-4 dude that week, whatever, because I'm just taking on a week notice because I was training, but I'm not gonna cap. I was eating, but also doing cheat meals at the same time. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
it wasn't nothing like that. So I wasn't going to downplay myself. And like I told Mick Maynard and Dana, you know, like I told Abe, yo, if they gonna reschedule the fight, by all means, please reschedule it. You know what I'm saying? And I showcase what I got next. You know what I mean?
Right. So, week notice, and you said, in your last fight where you lost to Ruzabov, he beat you in the first round, uppercut and ground punches.
Mhm.
Yeah, as somebody who's watched you come up, and I always try to be as unbiased as possible. It's hard because I watched you come up through the amateurs with us at Island Fights and really work your way to being the pro that you are today. So that
Mhm.
was rough for me personally to watch. But you didn't seem on your game that night. And you said, that you had some issues going on, at home and stuff like that. Is there
Mhm.
anything of that you want to talk about with us and let us know? Or do you want to just keep that on the down low and private to yourself? Because
Oh
you're more
man,
than
well,
welcome.
it's you know, it was already been put out there. You get what I'm saying about the domestic case and all this and stuff. You know, so dumb. You know what I mean? Like I tell everybody in Florida, you know, everybody thinking this is my baby mama. I hit my baby mama, this, that, this, and the other. So I had to sit in jail for 2 weeks. On top of it, prepare for a fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, my baby mama never, you know, she never pressed charges. She never did nothing. The police and, you know, in Florida, by law, you know, from what they've told me is that if it's a dispute between a woman and a man, you know, and it's dealing with domestic violence, you know, somebody's gonna have to go to jail. And
Yep.
AKA my ass had to go to jail.
It's always the guy
But
too.
yeah, so you know, like I tell everybody, you know, like don't feel no type of way about my baby mama. Feel like she had a part of playing in. No, she literally not pressed no charges, no nothing, because there was nothing besides me arguing from the street with the officers, and that's what made the officer
Was that the
escalate it
video
more.
that you had put up where you were arguing with the
Yes,
cops? And
yes,
then
and
and
they
then
made
they
it.
took you to jail right there and your phone was on the ground?
Yeah, Yeah.
I saw that
So
video, dude, and I got to tell you, and I'm not saying this as somebody that cares about you. I'm just saying this as somebody who just watched the video of that. I was appalled by the way the cops acted. You didn't. I don't think you. I mean, you were a little riled up.
yeah.
Rightfully so. But I don't think you behaved any bad way. And if you didn't put hands on this girl, then it was just an argument. So why are they screwing with you?
Well, because once the lady cop pulled up on scene and I started calling her a bitch and all this and stuff and everything else, that's when it went from the other way because she was the investigator on the scene. So she
Right.
the one that had to say so of taking me to jail and not letting me go. But like I tell everybody, like off camera, I shouldn't have went over there. You know what I'm saying? We was already in a heated moment. I was just trying to get my shit. And one thing led to another by just arguing outside the door. And then boom, next thing you know, I'm walking down the street, the police come and talking about, hey, you're not being detained. But we need to talk to you. And I'm just like, nah, bro, we're not gonna do this shit right here, cause you feel me, I already left the situation and stuff. So when people ask about it, like I'm straightforward about it, yeah, I had to sit in jail for 2 weeks, but at the end of the day, what's done in the dark comes to the light, you know what I mean?
That's right.
And, all the charges was dropped. Like I tell everybody, thank you to my baby mama. Thank you to, the people that's been around me, supporting me. I was in jail, my fans and everything else, because they already been trying to paint an image of me like I'm some woman beater. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit because, like I tell everybody, that incident that happened down at Seville, I got jumped by 4 people. The little white girl want to get on there and say I beat her, but didn't tell the whole story how her and her friends jumped me in the bar not once but 3 times. Once in front of the officer, and the officer, basically just told us y'all go y'all separate ways. And when that fourth incident, when we had to go to the parking garage and I see they were still going on and on and on, and like I told the police department, you can't take me to jail for this because guess what? It was 4 people against one,
That's
and I'm
right.
defending myself. So when people want to go off and just, off whatever the fuck they see on the internet or hear by say, I give 2 fucks about them, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody try to paint an image of me that I'm this, that, and this, TMZ and all this and stuff, and I'm just sitting back like, bro, if I was really this woman beat or anything like this, bro, like I wouldn't be here. I would be in prison. I would have been, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Everybody knows how it goes. If a person beats women or anything like that, it will be with multiple women. A lot of people that been has spoken up on the amateur scenes or pro scenes. You know what I mean? Because I've been in the UFC for about a year when all this bullshit was going on. It's like now
Right.
it's still like a year. What? It's almost about to be. It's about to be 2 years now because the 31st of August is will be the second year of that I won my contender.
Yep.
Contender contract. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
August 30th, 2022. And then you got your contract. So you're coming up on 2 years.
yeah. So you know what I mean? So I gotta tell a lot of people, man, at first, a lot of the politics shit did get to me, you know what I mean? A lot of like outside noise got to me because like I say, bro, coming from Pensacola, I love my city and all that and stuff, but small city, small town, however you want to call it. Just like, Jay Moore, dude coming from a small city, just been introduced to all this stuff all at once. Yeah, it shocked me, had me scared at a few points and here and there and stuff, bro. But like they say, once you get kind of acquainted with things and understand, like, bro, this is just business. You know what I mean? Like, the main thing matters your team, your family, people that care about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, at the end of the day, this is just business. So, like, when I got out from the last fight, like I told everybody, at the end of the day, win, lose, or draw, like I told myself when I was in jail, I'm gonna still get out and make sure I fight this dude because this man has been preparing for himself. So I feel less than a man to like bag out of a fight because of my personal reason, because I was in there for 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like I tell people, man, it's just about how you take every situation and flip it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I took a loss, now I'm gonna take a dub. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what you got to do.
I made sure this camp, I've been focused, I've been zoning, I've been grappling, I've been doing this, I've been doing what I need to do. You know what I mean? Um, a lot of people, if they know me and they've been in camp with me or around me, like I've been working my ass off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I'm gonna keep doing is keep working my ass off. I literally got 24 hours to show work my ass off one more time. Weight cuts done. that's the hard part. Maintaining the weight, keeping that, boom. That's the hard part. That part's done. Now I have one more job, and that is get my dub and stay in the ring for. Don't want to be no more than 15 minutes. You know what I mean?
No, it can't be no
Um,
more than 15 minutes because,
yeah,
3-round fight. I'm
3 round fight.
hoping you get in and out in that first round and just, go in there, do what SD do, take a full out, go home with the check. You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. We need 2 checks. You know what I'm saying? And we need that bonus too. So that's where my mindset at, man. That's how I even told you, man. I ain't like Abu Dhabi's, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? The first time I came out when I fought Abu back in October, I did a lot of sightseeing, you know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
beautiful and all this and stuff. But when I came out here the second time, it ain't strictly nothing but business. Still relax, have fun, but it's business. Because unlike him, I'm not finna go on no 3-0 losing streak. Because in my mind, that you feel me, that'll fuck with me.
Yeah.
So I know when I took my first 2 L's, it fucked with me. That's why I went down south and got the work I needed to do. And then even I couldn't make it down south, I made sure I got with some people I know that's been in the game that understands it. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And now that I understand a lot of things, bro, I kind of just turned into that humble but aggressive fighter at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, bro, I'm just calm back in the storm, bro. Just chilling, bro. Just ready to showcase Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First
So
fighter.
what have you been doing over there to occupy your time when you're not, signing posters and doing media? What just chilling in the room and just relaxing?
Chilling and rolling action, man. Manifesting a lot of things in my head. Think about
There you
different
go.
tactics and stuff that I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we know the dude Dennis. He gonna want to strike,
Right.
but like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm not afraid of his striking at all. Abu and Rosenbar had more better striking than this dude. You know what I mean? I seen it. Like I tell everybody, game plan is to strike, take down, go what I want to do, whatever I want to do with. You know what I'm saying? The hard part's over with. You know, it's the weight cut, maintaining. That's it. So now that I know what I have to do and everything else, man, I'm just sitting back chilling, waiting.
That's awesome, man. What time is it over there right now? It's 11:30. Where I'm at in Tampa, it's 11:30. Back home in Pensacola, it's 10:36
Oh, it's 7:30. 7:36 here.
in the morning.
Yep, yep.
So we're looking into the future right now because it's still over here. It's still Thursday, and you're on Friday morning already. It's kind of cool. I like when I travel overseas and I get to experience that. Like I was over in Kazakhstan a few years ago, and
Mhm.
Kazakhstan is about, I want to say it's 11 or 12 hours ahead of where I am in Tampa. So that's like really a long time. And, I'm calling my wife, at certain times of the day trying to catch her. And it was
Yeah.
crazy fun. Who'd you bring over with you for this one?
Got my boy Dom. I don't know if you feel me. Then we got my old, wrestling coach Adam Hicks, and we got my boy Phil. I trust Dom and Dom brung a good man out here. Philip, and
Phil
I
Rowe
can't.
or?
No, Phil Jenkins.
Oh, okay. You said my boy Phil. I
Jenkins,
thought you
right?
were talking.
No, Perkins. Phil Perkins. I don't know. I keep
I
saying Jenkins.
I thought you were
Phil
talking about
Perkins.
Phil Rowe because I know you do some training down
Yeah,
at
yeah,
Fusion, and Phil's our guy.
yeah. You feel me? No. Phil Perkins. Dude, come all the way from Kentucky, right? Yep, all the way from Kentucky. To come all the way here and represent with me and the team and stuff. So I like I told Dom, I trust anybody he trusts, and I know he wouldn't put nobody in the corner that wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So every time, I step into the ring, I trust everybody that has my back. My old wrestling coach, Adam Hicks, he's dealing with the brain cancer and all that and
Yep.
stuff. So he's coming out here to be also corner. Like I tell everybody, if you don't know, tune in to the seminar that they're throwing from August 3rd at Baker High School. Him, Odie, Josh Yoden, who is Trey Aldo, Blake Singley.
Yep. There's gonna be a bunch of dudes out there.
Yeah, you feel me? So shout out to the dudes for doing that for him. And the only thing I'm gonna do as a reward back is we go get this dub. You know what I mean? We prep for the fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I tell a lot of people, it's a lot of stuff that it's been going great. You know what I'm saying? Camp's great, weight's great, and it's time for me to go showcase what I need to do is great. You know what I mean?
So is since you've jumped into the UFC, would you say going into this fight that this might be the best SD we've ever seen? And I mean that not just physically, but I mean mentally, because you got that drama out of the way now. You got those first fights out of the way, because like you said, it's a little overwhelming when you first get there. It's like, holy shit, I'm in the UFC, and you think about where I came from, and now I'm in the UFC and I'm fighting in Abu Dhabi, and holy shit, I can understand how that could mess with your head, and maybe throw
Yeah.
you off balance a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But now it seems like, talking to you tonight, this is like the most chill I've ever seen you before a fight. I mean, you're always chill. But this is just like the most chill and most I can feel your confidence coming through the camera at me right now. How good you feel, not about the fight, but about SD.
Oh, bro, this is the best. I can't even count, bro. All my weight cuts, I can say this is one of the best. I feel like it's just another spar day for me. I feel like I'm just waking up, doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like this, I can say that personally. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I can personally say like I put in the work. I did what I need to do. With some resources and not some resources. I figured out a way to go above and achieve a lot of things that I needed to do this time. So since I did that, man, I just been chilling, man. Just I know I've been putting in work. So now, like I say, the hard part is over with. Maintaining a fucking low carb diet for a week, I fucking hate it. No energy a whole lot, but it was enough for me to just maintain my weight, keep me afloat, and not feel like the like how these dudes are cutting like 10, 15 pounds in 2 days or something like that, and thinking it's gonna like how they say make you feel better in the ring.
Yeah. And the good thing is, you're probably just I'm gonna guess you're probably just a couple hours away from weighing in, right?
Yeah, a few hours, man. We got like probably like another hour and 30 probably.
Yeah, because
No.
you're still gonna do the weigh in at 9 a.m., right?
Yep. Weigh in
All
at
right.
9 a.m. And then you know how it is, ceremonial weigh in. So everybody stay tuned. But man, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm ready.
And it's cool. You fought on ESPN Plus. You that's where you fight, but this one's a little different. You're on ABC regular TV, which has a far greater reach than ESPN,
Hmm.
because it's one of the oldest networks out there. It's free TV, so there's people that might not have seen you fight because they don't have the app or something. Where now they're going to get to see you, and I think it's going to introduce you to more people this time than I've ever seen you before, and I'm excited about that. Do you think about that? How many people are watching, or do you just kind of go, "I don't give a shit. I'm in the octagon."
Nah, bro, I never really cared too much about that. You know what I mean? The main thing I cared about when I did get prepared for fights and stuff like this is that I'm ready. You know what I mean? Like, I'm prepared. Like, yeah, I know it's called lights, camera, action, but in that ring it's different. It's like you and another man for the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just respect that more than, you know, cameras. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I think the
But,
prelims are still on ESPN Plus only. I'll have to find out, Sean, but you might be right. So now I got to ask you the hardest question of the night:
what's up?
How you surviving without smoking?
Easy. Like I tell everybody, bro, transition, like when it's about business and about making a career and succeeding in life, weed is gonna always be there. You know what I mean?
Yep,
But these goals and these milestones that I'm trying to make for myself ain't gonna always be there. You know what
that's
I'm
right.
saying? So that's why I tell everybody, bro. Everybody say, "Oh, he won't be able to go overseas because he's smoking this, and that." And I'm just like, bro, if you really know how I am, like, I will let go of all the little small things to accumulate big things.
There you go.
So, people just talk shit out their mouth and do what they want to say out their mouth, but
Yeah.
I don't care, man. I know what it takes to be. I know what it takes to become a boss at the end of all my stuff. So,
Yep.
what I need to do.
Yeah, and I don't. I smoke. I smoke. I was just smoking a minute ago, and like when I go overseas, can't smoke, and the first time I went overseas and I couldn't smoke, I was pissed off. I was mad. I was angry. I was like, man, I want to smoke. But
Yeah.
after that, the next few times I've gone overseas, I don't even care. It's like, you know what? Give my lungs a break, give my brain a break, and just experience life the way it is. And that shit'll be waiting for me when I get off the plane.
Facts, man. Like I tell everybody, man, I love smoking, but from a smoker to a smoker, yeah. Sometimes we need to let our body take a little break. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
ain't nothing wrong with
And
it.
get back. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with it. Like I tell everybody, this is that the smoking, drinking, and not being healthy is the problem. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's what a lot of people got to start realizing. You smoking. There's nothing wrong with smoking. I don't encourage anybody. So kids, if you are listening, don't smoke. Peer point blank. Especially if you're trying to become an athlete. I tell this to everybody. Kids, don't smoke. Be an athlete. Do the right way. But if you're a grown man and you know what you do, smoking ain't bad for you. You know what I'm saying? Helps with a lot of things and all that and stuff. But be mindful of like it can play a good part and also a bad part. You know what I mean?
Amen.
So it's just about how you take it and everything else. So I tell everybody, bro, like don't let a leaf consume you from being great.
There
You know
you
what I'm
go.
saying? Like
That's
I love smoking weed, but
Yep.
it's bigger pictures in life. You know what I mean?
Amen. Amen. Yeah, and I'm so glad that you're so focused on the bigger picture. And like you said, smoker, it'll be there when you get home. Every time I've come home from a long trip, as soon
Mm,
as I got home, there it was.
you feel me?
One of our viewers, Sean Sterling, he said, make sure you're like the Savage, Jillian Robertson, and smoke a celebratory bowl after the W. Well, he will, but it have to be when he gets home, Sean, because can't
Yeah,
smoke in
man.
Abu Dhabi.
Well, after this fight,
You
man,
can't drink in Abu Dhabi either, right?
yeah, you can drink, man. You can drink over
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah. Like I tell everybody, man, I'm gonna enjoy myself with my team. I don't know if everybody on my team drink wine, but that's how I enjoy my victory last time I was over here drinking me some wine, bro.
There you
You know what I'm
go.
saying? So,
And a
like I
good
tell
meal.
everybody, yeah, yeah, yeah. I had me some chicken and some other shit. I can't remember what I had, but I was tipsy that night. But I still didn't go to sleep for shit in the world.
It's
But
I can't imagine being able. You're in Abu Dhabi. You get a win. You drink some wine. You have some chicken. I don't think I'd be able to sleep either. I'd be like, "What's next? What can I do?" Because Abu Dhabi is a crazy town. You could have a lot of fun probably all day and night.
yeah, man, it is, man. But that's what it was last time. We was having fun, exploring. It's
Of
the first
course,
time being overseas.
never know if
Um,
you're going to go back over there.
yeah, you get what I'm saying. But since I came back over the second time, like I tell everybody, it seems like Abu Dhabi is my second home because I've been over here twice. The people still remember me. People still love me over here and stuff
You
like
know how
that.
many people that are in the UFC haven't had the chance to go to Abu Dhabi and would kill to go to Abu Dhabi, and you're on your second trip.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy because, like, I think about it and I tell everybody, I'm never that cocky dude. I'm always grateful for every position, opportunity, place, travel, whatever I go, team, people that's around me. I'm just happy about that. I don't show it to a lot of people, but I just try to show my work ethics, to a lot of people, letting them know, like, hey, I am grateful for all y'all. You know what I mean? Because it's like how you say it, it's very like how can you say it's very memorable to like, hey, I went to Abu Dhabi and everybody think like this smoker went all the way to Abu Dhabi. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people are happy about it, and some people, hate, whatever, cool, whatever. But it's like, buddy, don't hate. Just wait your time. You never know what can happen. Like I tell everybody, I never knew I was gonna be in the UFC. Never did know that. It
Nope.
just happened. And I took it and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the fighting. I took it and ran with it. So
Yeah, because
now,
I
you know
remember
what
when
I
I
mean?
met you, like you weren't focused on really being a fighter. I mean, the first couple of amateur fights, I mean, you were enjoying yourself, but you didn't come across as like, I have to make it to the UFC. I have to do that. You were just kind of like going in there having fun, beating people up.
That's why I'm going into this fight, how that same mentality, bro. Like I told my coach, it's feeling back in my amateur time when I was just going in there fighting these dudes and doing what I need to do this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And the most part about it, what I forgot was to have fun. Focus, but have fun with it.
that's right.
But when you have a
Mhm.
lot of personal BS going on, sometimes the fun kind of get taken out of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But now that I'm back, back in myself, back where I need to be, I know now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Absolutely.
chilling.
Cool. Got a question from the crowd. Wants to know what you're most afraid of: ghosts, death, your parents. What scares you the most,
Mm,
if
honestly,
anything?
bro, the police.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that scares me, bro. For real, for real. Like, I ain't never had my heart drop so many damn time when I passed by a cruiser, bro.
Jeez.
Like, no cap. Like, a lot of stuff don't scare me, man. You know, my mom, yeah, she'll slap the shit out of me, but it don't be for good reason. Only good reason. She don't scare me, but you know what I'm
When
saying.
she's
But
swinging, though, you get scared.
yeah, man, you feel me? But nah, just talking shit, man. A lot of stuff don't scare me. You know, like my last fight, I can literally say I was I was scared, but I also had a lot of like stuff on my mind.
Yeah.
Hearing Dana White saying after this fight, this will put whoever in the top 15 rankings, you know what I'm saying, and everything else, and I'm just sitting back, I didn't even know about that and stuff like that. And I was like, well, only been here for like a year, you know what I'm saying? And like that's what kind of threw me for a loop, like only being here for a year and like I'm already gonna be like in the top rankings, you know what I'm saying? And that's what kind of made me like think like, damn, bro, am I really this high level caliber? You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, all type of stuff going through my head, and then it's when people want to ask me about the cases and all this other stuff and blase blase, I'm like, look, bro, like I already got a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like I don't really want to talk about this. I already got enough pressure on me. You know what I'm saying? But my last fight, bro, I can literally say, and I don't care how anybody can, feel about it. But yeah, I was scared of my last opponent. I was scared. I was a little bit timid, with all the stuff going on and everything
Sure.
else. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm not scared of no man. I was scared of the moment at that time because of what all was going on. But no, man, I'm not really scared of way too many things, bro. I've been through a
Yeah.
lot. You know what I'm
Yeah. You
saying?
have been through a crazy life, man, and it's it's okay to admit when you are scared, and you were scared of the moment because you had so much drama in the background, drama and noise in the background from the home life. You're facing a tough guy. I mean, talking about top 15. So now you're thinking, I got to do this, and it puts a lot of pressure on you. And at that point, based on what you've said so far, it sounds like you forgot to have fun in that fight. And now that you're focusing on doing the business, but just remember, have the fun in there because while it's a dangerous sport, it's fun to go in there and get in a fight. I mean, if I could do it, I would do it because I would have a good time. I mean, I'm competitive, but I'm just old, fat, and I can't fight. So,
Mhm. Don't worry, I'll be up there with you probably the next like couple 30, 40 years from now, bro. It's okay, man. We
30,
gotta
40
embrace it,
years.
man. Hey man, it's all right, man.
Damn.
It's okay.
So
Hey
what
Dom,
kind
you mind if I use your charger, bro? Cause my shit on 1%.
Oh shit. Locked in.
There we go. Yeah, man, you feel me? So, like I tell a lot of people, man, it's a it's a different outlook of things, bro. I'm just chilling, waiting, bro. The main thing, bro, I'm just waiting on weigh-ins, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's
I'm
all.
well, I'm glad to see and hear the changes in you. Here I can see it in your face, I can hear it in your voice and the words you're speaking. And that makes me happy for you, dude, because um, like you said, coming into any professional sport, as a young man, uh, especially with the crazy background that you have, and now all of a sudden you're a professional athlete. I mean, how the fuck did I get here? I'm sure that ran through your mind a couple times, and
Yeah, bro. A lot.
yeah, and I mean, and then dealing with the pressure of it, it's a tough thing, and everybody doesn't adjust to it well. Some guys flake out, um, some guys tough it out, like what you've done. You've toughed it through, got through all the beginning, the jitters, and the whole. I'm in the UFC. I mean, this is your fourth UFC fight, right?
No, I think this is my fifth one.
Are you including the Contender Series?
Um, if I think so, hold on,
Let
wait.
me look.
Cody
Hold on.
Brandon, boom,
I got the numbers
Abu.
right here. We got
Yeah, yeah,
one,
yeah. This is my fifth one. Yep. because I had Josh Frim, Cody,
1,
Abu,
2,
Rosabar.
3, 4. Yeah, this is your fifth.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're right.
yeah.
And if you include your contender series, it's 6. But
6.
yeah. So and you're 2-2 in the UFC, so it's not a bad position to be in. Again, you're still young in your MMA career. I mean, you've had 11 pro fights, so it's not like you've been doing this your whole life, because you haven't. Um, you know, so that's why you're most of the guys you'll fight will have 20 fights on their record or 30 fights on their record, because they've been doing this. But yeah, I'm just happy to see and hear you today, and just I can feel your good vibe coming through the camera, and I just go, "Yep, SD hit his spot, and now he's just vibing right along."
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, man, it's kind of like you just got to get settled in. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
know, gotta get settled in. And now that I'm settled in, you feel me? I feel good. You know what I mean? It's a fight. You know how it goes: long, mid, short, clinch, grapple, boom, boom. It's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? And like finally, I realizing a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like want to fight for this and fight for that, but bro, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I fight for myself, and I fight for like a lot of people that never think anything in life will happen for them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like I never imagined this, and that's what I tell everybody, bro. Like, never say never, bro. Like you never know what can happen, and just by seeing my story, going to jail so many times in the past and shit, bro, and still going out there doing my job and just letting the noise be, like the birds in the wind. I want a lot of people to realize, like, bro, like, you the only reason that can make anything move and happen. Of course, we got helping hands from other people, when we need it or wherever the case may be. But you are the one that makes the last final first step and last step. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely. And it really is. It's an inspiring story. You talked about going to jail a few times, and just being in a bad life situation for yourself. You could be you could be dead right now, with some of the craziness that happened in your past, but yet here you are, and you're a professional athlete in the number one mixed martial arts company on the planet Earth. There is no bigger. I mean, you could be a pro in other organizations, but you're in the greatest organization. I mean, this is at the top of the mountain. It's just climbing the internal ladder to get to those championship fights. But
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, dude. Like I said, I've known you a
Thank you,
long
bro.
time now, and you've grown up, right before my eyes, man, from the amateurs into the pros, and now you're fighting in the UFC for your fifth fight. And like I said, this is the most chill, comfortable, relaxed, and confident I've seen you, and I've heard you. And we're
Hey
pulling
man,
for
thank
you.
you, bro. Hey man, thank you, bro. Yeah, like I said, bro, like there was a lot of stuff, It's
I
like
know.
when you got to get used to it, you know what I'm saying? So now that I know, bro, and I know personally in my head, I've been putting in the work. I know I can't sugarcoat shit, you know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I'm just ready to have fun, bro, and do what I need to do. Get the
That's all you got to
dub,
do,
do what I
man.
need
Go
to
out there,
do.
get the dub, go home, and play with your little baby.
All right, well, listen, I got birthday parties, like, over here is August 2nd, is my little girl's birthday today.
Oh, shit.
So like I tell everybody, bro, I'm over here doing a lot. I'm fighting for me and fighting for my kids, make sure my kids have a good time in life, and when they
Yep.
get older, I want them to sit back and realize like, yo, your dad really fought to make sure food was on the table. You know what I'm saying? And I really want them to understand that, like, I don't want them to fight. If they want to fight, hell yeah, do it. But I just want them to know, bro, whatever you do, bro, man, take that shit and run with that shit. Do it. Do it to the
Yeah.
100%, past 100%, because it's gonna be ups and downs, it's gonna be bumps, it's gonna be weird shit happen. But keep that path going, you know what I'm saying? And that's the main thing I want my kids to see.
Yeah. And, your story, besides inspiring other people to get up, and be able to believe that they can achieve anything, your own kids are going to benefit from that more than anybody else, because they're going to know daddy's story. They're going to know daddy's history at some point in their life when they grow up. And then they're going to see daddy's example of how he took his life and he turned it around. And this is why they're living a good life, because daddy turned his life around and became a UFC star.
Yeah.
That's
And that's
awesome.
something I want them to know, man. I just wanted them to know, like, your dad literally made a whole 360 change of his life.
You did.
So I just wanted them to know that, bro. Even people, not even just my kids, even people that's like that go through shit. Bro, you make that 360 change, a lot of shit start opening up doors. You know what I mean?
That's it. That's the truth. Well, listen, my friend, I appreciate you jumping in with me, man, live from Abu Dhabi. I don't get to talk to too many guys overseas, so this was a lot of fun.
Hey man, I got
It's too
no,
bad your phone. You got a good view from your window.
man, I'm gonna be real with you. No, I really don't. The other part we was staying at, like last time I came, bro, they had us staying more on the up floor. And like you can see everything. I can literally just turn the whole camera and do a whole 360, bro. But right here, they got me just looking at some like construction stuff because they're doing new stuff going on.
Oh man. Well,
But
hopefully, as you keep winning fights, you'll get higher rooms up in that building. Maybe
man, I
one
don't
day
even
they
you
have the
feel me? I don't
SD.
even care about that. I care about the main thing I want, bro, is to bring the UFC to Pensacola, Florida. That's that's a main ticket I want to bring. After this fight, after the next fight, hopefully I can get that chance to be like, yo, Dana, you can bring that to the Pensacola Bay Center. We can hold up to 50,000 people in that bitch. So you just let me know what's up.
We can't put 50 grand in there, D.
Hey, hey,
You
we
can't.
can make a way.
No, there's no way 50,000 people will fit in that arena.
Yeah, we're gonna make a way. We're gonna make
But
a
it
way.
does. Listen, if they do a UFC fight night there, they'll sell it out. It doesn't matter. I mean, they'll have floor seats and they'll have the whole everything will be full. So
Yeah,
it's a guy. I think that arena. Let me see. I'm going to look that up now.
yeah. I think the Pensacola Bay
Pensacola
Center.
Bay Center capacity.
According to Wikipedia, Pensacola Bay Center is an indoor arena located in Pensacola, Florida. It is owned by Escambia County.
10,000
by ASM
if it's a non-hockey event is what it'll hold.
Oh
So
man, that's,
we
that's perfect.
we could probably put 12 grand in there if we do it right.
Yeah,
It
you know what I'm
says
saying.
10. I think you get 12. But let's do it. You got
Hey, man.
Dean down there. Dean's got the lock on the arena. So,
Yeah.
and Dean knows
Dean I
Dean
already
knows
talked to
Dana.
Dana.
Dana knows
Yeah, you
Dean.
feel
Dean
me?
knows Mick. He knows Sean. He knows them all. They all know Dean. So yeah, bring that shit to Pensacola.
Like I said, man, manifesting everything, bro. Getting this dub, working on little small goals. Like they say, big goals come when you work on the small goals first.
Amen.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Well, listen, bro, you go enjoy the rest of your morning before you have to go hit that scale. Thanks for taking the time. I
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
it. And I'm saying this straight up, whether I'm a media guy or just your bud that watched you and announced you for so many fights, I'm picking you to kick this guy's ass. So go out there and kick this guy's ass.
Oh, bro, I am, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's one of those fights that this fight, either way it goes, bro, is winnable for me. So I'm just gonna go out there and do what I need to do.
Yeah, and it is definitely a winnable fight. So just go out there and do what SD does. Have
Damn
fun,
right.
whoop some ass, grab a couple of bags, head back home.
That's it, baby. That's
That's
it.
it. You got anybody you want to shout out before you go, or social media you want people to follow you on before you dip out?
Honestly, bro, I just want to just shout out to my team. I want to just shout out to, Don for coming all the way from down South Florida. He has what's it called? The Sangshide, the fights. Dom, you gotta help me out here. I'm bad with names. The elite Muay Thai, elite and Simon fights. Cyan fights, I just want to like just tell, people like that, like Dom really like, took a leave and helped me with that. Will from Bill Haven, my boy Isaac, my boy George, um, industry parts owner. It's a dude named Juan. He's out there in Texas, He helped me. Assassins, they helped me build one of my rash guards, leg lock assassins. Just thank a lot of people, bro. If I forget any people, I'm sorry. I tell everybody, I try to remember everybody before I get off everything, you know what I'm saying? But I just want to thank everybody, even Adam Hicks, Randy, everybody, you know what I'm saying? My mouth guard, Dennis lady, everybody, that's been in my corner, and my family first, my family off rip, you know what I'm saying? Because they helped me through a lot, you know what I'm saying? But that's really the main things, bro. The people that's been around me. So anything they got going on, I just want to shout it out to them. Like I thank everybody, Odie, from over there at his gym out there in Warrington. You know, shit, man, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
The people from out of Crestview, like I say, Atlas, just a lot of people. Atlas, mixed martial arts out there in Crestview. I just think a lot of people that helped me for this camp, bro, mentally and physically, and being there for me, bro. So, and then my lawyer, and his assistants, for getting everything done for me to get everything cleared to go overseas in advance, but the main thing is, bro, I'm just grateful for everybody being there and not turning their back on me. It's a saying that I heard from Kendrick Lamar, you ain't a fan till shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? And I was remember that, because my shit's, winning. Hell yeah, the fan blowing great. When the fan broke, a lot of people don't really want to take out the time to clean out the dust and all that. You got to do that. So the ones that help me stay right there and make sure everything is done properly, I just respect everybody, man.
That's awesome, bro. Well, listen, you go just chill out, relax. We love you. You got a whole city, Pensacola, rooting for you, and you're gonna have a whole shit ton of people watching you around the world, man. So go out there and put on for your city.
And
But
got
you
you.
know what? Put on for you. Number one, put
Mhm.
on for you, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna put on for me, man, because of one reason. The people that's in my city help me. The people outside my city help me. And the only thing I can do, bro, is just showcase what I got. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get this dub. I'm gonna be back with my family. I'm gonna be back with my team, and we're gonna be back in the gym working.
Amen, bro. All right. Well, listen, enjoy the night. Tell your teammates and your coaches out there, thanks for taking care of you. That's from me to them because fucking I appreciate you having good people around you watching your back and helping you get to the next level, bro.
Hey man, tell them, man, thank them all, bro. You feel me? And Philip, you know, he came all the way from Kentucky. So y'all gonna see the tags and everything else that I tagging all the people and stuff. I forgot to mention him. Like I said, I'm trying to remember everybody. Philip Perkins. Y'all
Yep.
look him up. He got a gym out there. He just started getting a lot of stuff done up there. So that's the other person we got. But a lot of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to remember everybody right now. But
You gave us
the
a big
people,
list, dude. It's all good, man. Don't hurt yourself.
hey man, I ain't nah man, you feel me? I'm just sitting right here, bro, just ready to go and shit,
I know,
That's
I
it.
know. I seen you kind of posting up some, pictures and everything. Oh, you know what? Before I let you go, what the fuck's his name? The dude with the one eye. What's his name?
Oh, Bullet, share
Yeah,
put
dude.
share
How
share poodle.
how was he to meet? Was that cool?
Cool, man. He's just real. He's just like me. I can just tell, like, he likes to have fun and just fight.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And I respect him. And like I tell everybody, I know later on down the line we will meet. Um, and when that day comes, it's gonna be a good fight between me and him.
yeah. But right now it's not that day, so it's okay to be friendly and have a good time.
Yeah, that part, man. That part.
That part. All right, man. Well, you go chill with your guys. Get ready for that weigh in. I'm sure they're going to be sharing it live, so I'll be watching that. I'll be up late night to watch that. So we see when you hit the scale. Uh, blessings to you and your family, brother. And again, happy
Thank you,
for you,
bro.
proud of you. Keep doing what you do.
Hey man, yeah, man. Thank you, man. You keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm proud
I'll
of
see
you.
you in Pensacola,
Hey man, you'll see me August 9th.
August 9th. Island Fights 84. SD will be in the crowd as always. He's
Oh
only
man,
there for a minute usually, though, and then he disappears, and then he comes back.
yeah,
He
man,
disappears.
because that's the night for the amateurs. You get what I'm saying? But since it's our first amateur and pro card, I gotta pop out on the city. You know what I'm
You got
saying?
to be
Sometimes you
there.
gotta pop out. You feel me?
But and when you come to the amateur shows that we do, you still gotta go out there and you gotta show up and you gotta stay because you know what, you're an inspiration to them, because you
Yeah,
came from
man.
island fights, you fought in that same ring to start your career and now you're in the UFC, so you gotta stay a little bit longer.
Oh yeah, man. Man. Oh yeah, man. Especially, you feel me? It's the amateur pro series, and this is crazy, bro. I told everybody it's crazy the Amy and Pro came back
5
soon
years
as I
later.
Yeah, you feel me? So I'm gonna be there for the first time, stay there the whole night, watch the
All right,
fights, you know
man.
what I'm saying?
I'm
So,
going to keep a camera on you all night, man. Make sure you don't leave the bill. I'm going to put like a bell around your neck. So if you move, I'm going to be like, where SD go?
like, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm coming back, though. I'm coming back.
All right, man. I'll see you on the 9th at Pensacola, man. Go chill out before you have to hit that scale, man. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right, man. Talk to you soon, man.
All right, peace. Boys and girls, that was SD Dumas live from Abu Dhabi, Yas Island. They didn't give him a room with a good view. He's looking at construction and shit. That's not even cool, man. That's SD. He needs a good view. Hook him up. Anyway, I'll be back Monday night. 3 guests: Carly Judas, Nate Manis, Ovens St. Preux. This Monday night. I'll post the times up later on in the weekend, over the weekend. But that's it. This was just a late night fun chat with SD. It's 7:30 in the morning. Well, it's 8 o'clock in the morning there now, 8:10. So it's 8 or 8:09. It's 12:09 here. So he's 8 hours ahead of us. But anyway, they'll be doing the weigh-in in about an hour. So if you guys are going to stay up late night, go do that and watch the weigh-ins. And that's it. We will catch up with you guys next time. Don't forget, Fight Bonanza is your home for everything in combat sports. Mondays, it's my show. Tuesday, we've got Dave, L, and Maddie doing the Fight Banana show. Wednesday, we got Betting Bananas. We've got Jillian Robertson. She does the Mike Cuddle show. We've got John and Ray. They do the Boxing Banana show. We got Jonathan and Johan and Blake. They do both fight shows, and Kieran. So we've got all kinds of people covering it from all kinds of angles. We got you covered. We are Fight Bananas. This is Cage Side with Christopher James on Fight Bananas. Thank you so much for being a part of my life tonight and for allowing me to be a part of yours for just a little while. Never be able to put into words what that means to me, but just know it's right here in my heart. But that's it. We got to get on out of here, kids. We will see you next time. Until then, I am Christopher James. You've been Cage Side. See ya.
What happens if you lose, Nick?
Who the hell is Aquaman?
I get Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, I get sausage biscuits. Maybe you guys will see a little footage of that later on because we got some good stuff.
Go with the deuces. There you go, baby.